do that.
You can't always get what you want, Stewie.
Stewie can try. Stewie can definitely try.
I'm here, but I'm gonna mute so I could eat. But I'll be here.
How dare you, ma'am?
I don't know
I'm
who these
sorry.
people
You
are,
know, that
Krista,
only
that are.
happens like every 3 days, so at
I
least
don't,
it's not often.
You really need to. Florida now. You're gonna sweat everything out.
Listen, the tan line that I have across my chest is wild. Krista, did Shelly send you the screenshots just a couple of minutes ago? Did you see those?
Yes.
Okay. That's crazy. It's a problem, you
I
know?
don't know who these people are that are requesting boxes.
I don't know. Nobody's coming up right now though.
Okay.
Unless we know them. And then Will. I don't know them. So. Oh. I think right. Hold on. Right. Come on.
I just have one question, and then I'm going to drop back in the chat while I put this stuff on my hair. But I've already told you I do want to come up later in the live. But my question is, at 7-Eleven, is it Bobby Joe's fault?
Yes. Everything is Bobby Joe's fault.
All right. I love your faces. I'm in the chat. I'll be watching down here to mod, but I'll let you know whenever I want up again.
Okay.
Sounds
Right.
good.
Love you.
Behave. Love
Bobby,
you guys.
do not go down there and talk about lies. You know it was your fault again. Oh, thank you, villain. It's all Bobby's fault. And for those who don't know Bobby,
Thank you, villain.
Miss Bobby Joe down there in the bottom is the reason why I was 10 minutes late. I'm just saying.
I'm just glad that somebody said it's somebody else's fault because it's my fault.
Well, you know what? It could be villain's fault. It's possible.
Probably
Nah.
in some way, shape, or form is villain's fault.
Everything is villain's fault.
At least it's not me this time.
Yeah. Mods, no blocking. Try not to mute unless they get like really, really, really out of hand. Because there ain't no reason to block anybody.
Okay.
Get your helmets on, guys. About to be a fun ride.
Everybody in the chat, there's 712 people in here. Y'all need to be tapping.
Yeah.
Because I'm positive that people are going to try to take this down.
Oh yeah, real quick.
Hey, Ange, I've been on. Don't give me that crap. I've been going live. You're the one who was asleep, not me.
Ooh.
Hello, my beautiful loves.
Yeah, miss.
Christa, I just wanted to let you know it is down in case you didn't know already.
Oh, no, that's fine because I'm getting ready to show it.
Oh, well, it's down.
Okay.
It got down.
Also, Krista, before I just want, like, I'm grateful that you did your due diligence and are doing the right thing no matter how hard it is.
Yeah.
That really is important to me. And
Yeah. It's gonna suck, but you know.
not always easy, but you know.
Spectre Gadget. If it gets taken down, I have 2 other accounts. I think, Dylan, were you gonna put them up?
I was supposed to post them, but I ran out the door and forgot.
See what happens?
Listen, I'm not gonna stay up long because this is all you guys. I just want to say I love y'all. I'm ready to be mind fucked yet again. And Krista, if you need me, I'm in the chat, so you can add me as a mod if you need me. And then yeah, I'm sure I'll have lots to say afterwards.
Oh, I'm sure a lot of people are gonna have a lot of things to say afterwards. So
Yeah.
Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. If you're gonna be a piece of shit, at least own being a piece of shit.
Yep.
Facts. Hey, listen, that's your next merch, villain. Put it on there.
I'll add it
I'll buy it. I want the call the popo ho, and I want that.
Hold on, hot
All
mess.
right, I love you guys. I'm dropping.
I
All
love
right,
it.
love you too, honey.
Oh my god.
Get her modded quick. Yeah, it's gonna be fun time.
Thank you.
All right. I'm just gonna give people time to come in real quick. Since I was late, they were probably like, "Whoa, I got time to go smoke or get a drink."
It's 8 o'clock. Where is she? It's 8
Mhm.
o'clock. Where is she? I dropped her other accounts in comments so that people could grab them if we need them.
Hold on, let me jump. I think I got a private. Hold on. Let me go fix that quick before I get started.
Who mentioned me?
No,
it's Christa private. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, the two other ones.
Oh.
I'm changing it now.
Can't pin it. Can't pin with boxes. Thank you, Squish.
Alright. Hold on. I'm getting them there.
Okay, Aaron.
Lord.
Thank you for the gifts.
Alright, so those are unblocked or they're unprivated, and
I've seen so
they're
many
both
guest
set up.
requests in my life. They're all just hitting it by accident, I think.
Yeah, they probably are. If it goes down, we'll switch to those two. Worst case scenario, we are going to jump over to Villains YouTube, and good luck to them taking that down. Now, I will say this. Normally I only take on one person. Tonight, there's a literal agenda of people. I'm gonna briefly just touch, and Bill, and don't yell at me. Briefly touch on WTF with her GoFundMe, not the criminal charges, but the GoFundMe itself. Then I've got Boss Lady Itty, Creative, Crystal Positive Vibes, Nicole JJ, Fruit Cocktail, and a little special appearance by Christy. And then I have two other people that I want to talk to find. But I've seen the proof, so I just hope they don't lie to me about it. But I'm just going to give it a couple more minutes for people to come in, since there's still people joining. And we will let...
They're asking for your backups again.
I just tagged and reposted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I left it in a copy paste. That way, they're in there, y'all. I just commented them, but the comments will fly in. But I just did mention I added somebody with the accounts in them.
Yeah.
We can't pin with boxes.
Oh, unfortunately. And I kind of need boxes, Yeah.
With the
unfortunately. And I kind of need boxes, Villain, do you want me to let Tracy up? Because I've got no problems with it.
You could I mean, listen, if you want to, I just didn't want her to be kind of attacked,
She requested, so
I think if people are coming up to like fucking dole out apologies, we could do that.
Well,
it's all
I think the majority of them right now are people hitting it while they're trying to tap.
Last of all,
because there's like a lot of them, and these are people that don't know me, so I know that they're accident, and that's okay.
I get it. I mean, I was referring to the ones that are on the agenda. Like, if they want to come up and be honest, but I don't know that that's gonna happen.
I can guarantee you that they won't.
Ones that
They're in here. I know damn well they're in here. Which is fun. Yeah, they can sit along for the ride. All right, let me get into we're gonna. Sorry, I gotta grab the drive real quick. Hold on a minute, and then we'll go.
Krista, do you want me to adjust the grid? That way you're in the big box and the box
Yeah,
is on the
I'm
side.
going to. Yeah, hold on. I'll get there.
There you go.
Alright, let's see. Well, actually, I wonder. How do I pop it to where you two are like on the side? I only have one row.
Oh, I don't know.
I hate lives. Like, I really.
Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. My bad. Hold on.
You know, it's just us. Y'all will just have to bear with me.
There it is.
Look, that penguin. Woohoo! Nicole is dipping. Which Nicole? What?
Not today, Aaron. Villain did the beach live today.
I did. And I got burned on the walking back to the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
There is across my chest from holding the beach bag. There's a line across
I bet.
my chest. So
Doesn't take long.
I'll have to get up in the morning and fix that.
All right.
Yeah, I can read the comments.
The filter makes it a little difficult. I know what they mean. It's the penguin filter. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
that's the issue.
Y'all won't need to see comments here in a minute. Trust me. Well, you can, but you won't have to. Okay, so let me start because I'm gonna blow some of y'all away real quick at the very beginning.
Makes it a little difficult. I know that's the issue.
Y'all won't need to see comments here in a minute. Trust me. Well, you can, but you won't have to.
Why are we posting people's jobs?
Yeah, you know.
Sorry if it was a little early
It's
for
taken
that.
down now, but I have it. You know what? Actually, I am going to.
You don't.
Nothing can happen to me, so it doesn't really matter.
Even if it could, you're trying to take away the way that you feed your family. It's not something I can get behind, you know?
Well, they're all assholes, so it is what it is. All right, now I got him. Oh, look, now he wants to move.
There you go.
Right? Jackass. All right, hold on, y'all.
Just don't fall over again.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Let's pop on the. Now I gotta remember how to do the damn green screen. Y'all, for real? No, I don't want the green screen. I want the camera. Y'all gotta bear with me. I normally don't. I do screenshots. Let's see, shall we? So if I click on my thingy, enhance, effects, we'll go here real quick. Now I'm gonna be a goat, y'all. Do that. There we go. Oh, okay, look, I'm so proud of myself. Okay, so let's just go ahead and start with the video. Now, I'm only showing you all this because this about a couple hours ago, this page, and I'll go ahead and just play the video for you real quick. Maybe. Okay, so just so you all know, okay, so my advice, the next time that you all would like to dox me, you could have at least entered into my LinkedIn. Like, I only got a Google search. Like, what the fuck, y'all?
If you
Okay.
can do it, do it.
But this is me. That is my last name. Yes, I do work for Wells. I am a fraud claim specialist, and I'm actually in account takeover now, but I've been with them for a while. They even put up here, I illegally use my job to find info on innocent people. So I would just love to school people real fast on my position. I deal with fraud. Okay, so in order for me to pull your information, I need to know that you bank with Wells Fargo, and B, your account has to be flagged as fraud for me to even get into it. So, I mean, there's Charlie's number. Now, that is our CEO. By all means, please call him and tell him whatever you need to tell him. Because, well, I don't know what in the hell would make people think that they can contact the CEO, but I knew a couple weeks ago that they had the information because they had slipped up. And well, we'll just say that HR already knows. They're aware of the TikTok antics, so not sure why they thought it was a idea to dox me, but whatever. Just needed everybody to see that. Okay. So, hold please. I'm going to kind of go in between while I'm switching my little, because I don't need y'all seeing my Discord. I'm just saying. All right. So, when I am moving to WTF, and actually, there's not like an actual slide for this. I have to go in and redact a whole bunch of stuff on her record. But when it comes to WTF and the GoFundMe, all right. Now, because I'm in fraud and what I do, I watch for patterns. Okay, that's what I look for. That's what I do. So when going in and looking everything, in 2008, she was charged with fraudulent checks greater than $500. She had charges on theft by taking in 2013. In 2019, she had multiple charges of theft by conversion, which felony status in Georgia is any amount between $5,000 and $24,999.99. Those took place in 2019. Now, she has stated that those charges came from the missing person that she was helping to locate. However, that missing person did not go missing until 2020. So I'm not sure if she jumped back in time and grabbed the charges from 2020 back with her, but she didn't. She was, however, in 2020 accused, allegedly, this one I don't have proof of, just a whole bunch of Facebook stuff, but she was accused of opening a fundraiser in the missing girl's family's name without their permission, and they never received the money for it. And then in 2022 is when she was actually convicted for the charges brought up in 2019. So when you're giving her money on her GoFundMe, for the 20,000, just be cautious. That's all I can tell you. Just be cautious. The money for, okay? So we will move away from WTF. I'm gonna try to get through this as quick as I can for y'all because it's a lot. I'm gonna move to Boss Lady now. I'm about to floor some of y'all. I just want to say this. This one I wasn't expecting when I started to get the information that I got. But if you all are ready, hold on. She is, hold on. She is completely innocent when it comes to all of these pages. Stevie, help me. The pages just went out of my mind.
Which one?
Judge Judy,
Judge Judy, Catch Me If You Can,
the Fuck the Haters.
Fuck the Haters.
Um,
Um,
and there's other ones. I have
yeah.
them, but I can tell you that Boss Lady had absolutely nothing to do with those pages. The only thing she had to do with was fighting back and forth between her and WTF. Okay. I know. Crazy, isn't it? All right. So I'm going to move to Itty. Now, Itty was involved not in the pages, but in defending Nicole. Okay. Hard for Nicole. Itty did everything that she could to defend Nicole because she thought that she was being a friend, and I can only say the same thing because that's where I was. Okay. I called and apologized to Nicole for the last live when I had put out that, she was involved with the whole fruit cocktail thing, because I did not go to her prior and ask her about it. Nicole has been speaking to me this week, and I was very cautious, because if anybody knows Nicole, Nicole doesn't forgive people and move on and just everything's good and fine. So I knew that when I apologized to Nicole and all of a sudden we were best friends again and all the information started coming into my lap, that Nicole was going to use my platform to clear all of their names. Now, I will say, and I'll get to that in the fruit cocktail part, but I did have a conversation with fruit cocktail on the phone. I did speak to her. They are now threatening to release that conversation, which I'm fine with. I say what I say. I mean what I say. If it hurts anybody's feelings, I'm not sorry. And if they play it good. But in that conversation, I was blatantly told that Judge Judy was Fruit Cocktail, and it came from Fruit Cocktail's mouth. Nicole has since turned on Itty because Itty did not want anything to do with it anymore. She got tired of the shit. She got tired of all of the drama. It would die down, they'd bring it back. It would die down, they'd bring it back. So Itty walked away. Itty walked away, and she decided she was not going to talk to Nicole anymore. We spoke. Itty and I spoke, and she kind of went through the same thing that I went through with Nicole. So when she was telling me what she was going through, I knew damn well she wasn't lying because I had gone through it as well. So in talking to Itty, she is at least a half of the reason why I have some of the information that I have tonight. And the rest of it, we've been working on it. And it's a lot. So, Itty is not, she's not involved.
While we're on that topic, can I just chime in and say something?
Yeah.
I may not like or obviously care
Right.
for Itty, but I'm glad that she did the right thing. And I feel like nobody deserves to be treated that way, even if it's itty bitty, right?
Right.
So
Right.
I can recognize that. I'm glad that she did the right thing.
Yep. She did. And she may come in. She may come up in the box because she's pissed. Like, she is pissed. She feels like she was used. She feels like she was just another stepping stone in the big climb to out everybody on TikTok of all of the bad things that they're doing. Well, a lot of us do a bunch of stupid crap on here. We do. I'm not going to lie. But the point that they've taken it to, is way beyond what anybody
Agreed.
has to do with anything. So, um, yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what else with Itty. I don't want to move on too fast. I mean, Itty, if you want to come in, you can. You know that. If you want to, you can come up and say what you need to, or you want to do it. Hang on a minute. I just, there's so many players in this, and there's been so many people that have been used through this entire time that it's literally disgusting, and we're just done with it. Like, yes, all they did, quote unquote, was post lives of people.
Lies. That's not true. You know it's not true.
I know, but to them, all they did was post lives. We know all the shit that took in the background. We know now, what was done, who was done, how they did it. But the people,
Lies.
to them, all they did was post lives. We know all the shit last night, and I said, what about the pages? And she still stood 10 toes down, and she says that these pages did absolutely nothing wrong at all, period. Okay?
Yes, with posting nothing wrong.
Yeah.
I just want to say, and then I'm going to drop back down again until I get ready to say what I'm going to say, but I'm being patient. But I do want to say this since you're on the topic of Itty, and I said this to Villain earlier. Itty and I may have our differences, but at the end of the day, the fact that Itty did the right thing and came forward tells me that she does have morals. And I think a lot of people questioned that at one point.
Mm-hmm.
I have respect that she came forward and did the right thing. And if she's in here, I've ever said or done anything to you, Itty, that has, I apologize and I appreciate what you have done. And I'll go more in depth with it here in a bit. But I had to say that just in case she's in here.
Yeah, she's in here.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to drop and let you do your thing.
Box,
So.
she's in here. Yeah. Oh, there she is. Hey, girl. Baby.
She's not there yet.
I see her pop up.
I just see the box with her name.
Just loading on my side too.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Get with it, kitty. Okay.
Is she in there? Eddie?
Yeah, she's there.
Eddie? I don't hear her.
All right, I just want to say that I'm here to support you, Christa. There's a lot that's gone on that is behind the scenes and stuff. There's a lot that is pretty disgusting, and you guys are going to see a lot of it. I've also gave permission for Christa to use some of my stuff that is very raw and personal, but I'm going to do it because I want to make sure that people understand how serious all of this stuff was. I had nothing to do with those pages, but I did do some, I did get information and I passed it on to who I felt like needed to know. There was a lot of stuff that was going on in the background that I protected people, even though they spoke ill of me. I still protected them, and that's all. That's all I'm going to say. I'll never say what the secrets were or anything, but I fought hard to keep it quiet because I knew some people wouldn't be able to handle it mentally. This is so much deeper than any of you can think. And let me say, I sat there and I heard phone calls yesterday and today. Yesterday and that Saturday, that made me absolutely sick. And that's all I can say. But I'm here to support you guys. I hope that everybody just listen to what Christa has to say. Just pay attention to it, please. Yeah. So there's that.
All right, honey. Well, I mean, when we get to other parts, if you want to jump up, and touch base on all this stuff, then you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, no problem.
Who's saying it's vague? Hold on. Chrissy, why gonna be vague
Not
here?
gonna be vague. She's gonna give her a chance to get there, y'all.
Yeah, I'm
Hey.
not a.
Christa, I just have one question for Eddie.
Yeah.
Eddie, are you still standing with Creative Kid?
I'm getting to creative in a minute.
I just want to know if Eddie was still standing with her. You know that,
patient,
honey.
grasshopper.
I know. I'm muting now.
Yeah, I mean, I'll get to creative here in a minute. I'm about to piss a lot of people off with that one too. So, me and my my unpopular opinions and all that good fun stuff. Y'all love me. All right. Shelly, if you're listening, I need you to see if you can do what I had asked you to. Okay.
Saw her come in before.
Before I get into all of the conversations and all of the screenshots and all of the everything, I'll touch on creative since Con just came up. Once Eddie decided that she was done with everything, she finally told me that creative actually walked away the same time that she did. Creative did release some of the stuff. Her and Crystal Positive Vibes were, friends, and between friends, there was a whole bunch of shit that was said and done. And I mean, me and Nicole, we have the same thing. There's going to be shit between friends and everything else. So I could sit here and let you all hear 9,000, voice texts between the two of them. I could sit here and give you 8,000 different texts between them. And I will. There are some that, I'm definitely going to show, but I'm not going to go through everything just to prove to everybody that, Creative walked away, because Creative did. And if I need to release it, I'll do videos. I'll do videos on that part so that everybody has it. But I can assure you that Creative also provided me with a shit ton of information that she didn't have to do. Like, she didn't have to send me anything. Crystal Positive Vibes as well. She sent me a whole bunch of stuff also, so that everybody would know, what she had to do with it, what Creative had to do with it, and where what came from. Okay? So, with that being said, let me bring up the drive, and Lord, we'll get started. Y'all get ready. Put your helmets on. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Put your helmets on.
Just really quick.
Yeah.
I don't really give a fuck who talks shit, right? I really don't care what people have to say about me, but there's a line that shouldn't be crossed. That's the problem that we have with these pages, which, by the way, I've never looked at, okay? But I don't give a shit if you're posting other people's lives or replays, whatever the fuck. When you start crossing lines, that is where the problem comes in.
Correct. Sorry, I'm trying to.
No, you're good. I'm just eating, so I muted again.
You're fine. I'm enjoying the fact that I think I might start using this instead of the penguin, because I can show my ass on this one. All right. Let's see. Let's start with.
The people asking for a recap, she hasn't even started, y'all. So you ain't missed nothing. She's just been going around the edges. So you came in time.
Yep, it to come. I almost want to just jump the damn fruit cocktail at this point, to be completely honest. Okay, so the main players in our lovely little scenario pages. So I know that there was a live that was held clearing fruit cocktail of being Judge Judy. I am absolutely not sure of not being Judge Judy. She's Judge Judy. There was a Discord that was together that two of the creators who cleared her as Judge Judy were part of, and were told that she was in fact Judge Judy prior to coming on and clearing her of the name. So when you look at this is going to be every screen name that is associated with Miss Lovely Fruit Cocktail. Okay, so if you've seen these anywhere, which I recognize a good damn amount, these are her screen names. And if I need to turn off comments so everybody can grab a screenshot of that, more than welcome. I can do it. Stewie, cut comments real quick for me if you can't. There you go. So fruit cocktail. Okay. Now the only one I don't think I've really seen around is Blonde Lawyer. That one's odd to me. Some of them, like the Fupa Nation, that one is from back in 2020. But yeah, I mean, Fruit Cocktail 2.0, Judge Judy. You have the accountability is everything. That one was involved in a lot of one. So
She
right,
take some,
huh?
but accountability is everything. Where are you?
Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? Yeah. What do you mean you can't see Chrissy? We just cut comments off. I'm not sure how you didn't see it. I'm just real quick. I'm waiting off to the side. Is that better? Yeah, I don't know what's off to the side. Is that better? Can you see him? Well, they can't answer me now because we cut the comments. But okay, hold on. Let me switch slides real quick. Hold on. Now, when it comes to Fruit Cocktail, we had the conversation. She had called and was upset because the mugshot that was put out of her, quote unquote, was not her. All right. In that time, we asked her to take a screenshot of herself and to go ahead and just send it over to us so that we could, be assured that she was actually not the mugshot. Yeah, it was her. Give me a second. Let me get to that.
While you're on that, I just want to take this chance to say I did not run Fruit Cocktail. I did not release any mugshots, send, find, nothing, anything regarding Fruit Cocktail. So
Right.
I just wanted to make that clear. I don't know where that came from, but it absolutely was not me.
Yeah, it was on the Reddit page or some crap like that.
Yeah, it didn't come from me.
Yeah. Okay. So here is our lovely Fruit Cocktail. So this is what she looks like if nobody's ever seen her. Yeah, I'll put the list back up for you. Hold on a minute. Actually, I think, give me a second. We'll just slide through them. Why not? I don't care. They wanted to dox me. Guess what's gonna happen? I'm a vindictive bitch. Just in case y'all didn't know, because a lot of you don't know me. Hold on. There's the mugshot. So there's a mugshot. Compared to, looks like Photoshop working hard. Yeah, probably. Sure is. All right, hold on. Let me get back to the list. It's somewhere. Hold on. Horses for me. Boop, 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 boop. There it is. Alright. There is the list. Stewie, grab the comments quick so they can take a... Oh yeah, there's no oops tonight. They doxed me, so all bets are off the table on me being fucking nice. And yes, she used to cover Hippie Harley, correct.
And why did they, like, for what? They did something wrong.
Well, I'm going to think that maybe they thought doxing me would make me not release all of this shit.
Fuck no.
Unfortunately, what are they going to do to me? It's all public info.
Have a page called Accountability is Everything, and instead of taking accountability for the that's just wrong.
Yep. I mean, and I'll put this all in a video for y'all if you want it. You can turn it back on, Stewie. I've got no problems. All right, now, last night we were being attempted to how should I put this? Nicole was attempting to put everything off on Itty and Nicole. So Fruit Cocktail decided that it would be a good idea to text Nicole and JJ because she's pissed off that I was supposed to do a live last Monday to clear her name. Okay, so that's going to come out, I'm sure. I told her because I had released information about her on my live with WTF and the text messages that she swears she didn't send, that if I found out that it was misinformation, I would go on my platform and I would clear her because I try not to do that. So in her head of me telling her that, I guess she thought that I was going to just clear her and not look into anything or do anything. Okay. So last night, this is where it gets fun. So this is a text message. This is the beginning of it, and I'll read it to you. I know it's hard to see. But it says, and you can turn the comments off for right now, Stewie. Maybe. Stewie there. There we go. Okay. All right. So it says, and I don't know if y'all can see it or not. It says, so as Monday approaches and I have no idea what's going on or what to expect at this point, other than the small hints I have heard mentioned in lives, I have sat very quiet and uneasy for 2 days. If only people believed in me like I do myself, and if people only truly wanted the best for people like I do. Once I was affected real life, I was determined to get to. So I took one for the team, expecting more to honestly take my back, not actually blame and do everything they could to throw this in my lap. I have sat quietly. Wednesday will be 2 weeks since our phone conversation with you, Nikki, or Nicole, Christa, and Shelly, as well as myself had. I truly thought that it would have been done and over with by now, but now real life happens, and now I don't know what I need to mentally prepare myself for Monday. But my intention was to stop this for everyone and get to the truth and who was really behind everything. So I lied and agreed I was Judge Judy to see just who would have my back and knew better. I took it as far as my background check, which she never gave me her background check, y'all, just so you know, in hopes to show I wasn't hiding anything. Meanwhile, I was working hard to get to the bottom of this to find out who was really Judge Judy. Just know that I have proof of who it is and who all's involved. I truly wish this would have worked out differently, and the ones I thought I could truly count on to have my back really didn't. So consider this taking one for the team, and now everyone will soon be safe and no more personal information being plastered across the World Wide Web. I'm truly hurt and broken, but at least I can walk away now knowing everyone will be safe and this will stop. The proper authorities are involved and a few are in pretty big trouble. So with this, know I truly cared and loved you guys, and I hope this ends soon enough. I hate when they do this. Hold on a minute. Where was I at? Soon enough, and everyone can be safe again. Please take care, and I always meant what I said and how I felt about you guys. Soon enough, you will see. So, you thought that would be the end, but she continued on. I have police involved, and it's been traced back to 2 people. I also have the proof of the Google account involved in setting all those accounts up. I tried to tell y'all I wasn't involved and it wasn't me. My real life has been fucked with, and I was left no choice but to do what I had to do to protect me and my family. Be mad, hate me. I truly don't give 2 fucks anymore at this. I don't think I could be hurt anymore. I know I done the right thing and my family is now protected. So do as you wish and believe what you want. Sorry. But when you see them behind bars for the shit that they are involved in and who's behind it, you will thank me. Just save it. And rest easy knowing everyone's families are now safe and people's information will stop being plastered everywhere. But that's what you get for running your mouth when asked not to say anything, especially after she's fucked you already and she will do it again. So we're still trying to figure out who she's talking about. I mean, it's her, but, you know. Let's see. Hold on, because the screenshots, they screwed up on them. I should say. Be mad, hate me. I truly do give 2 fucks anymore, yada yada. I don't think I could be hurt anymore at this point, so take your best shot. I know I've done the right thing. Everyone's families are now safe. People information will stop being plastered everywhere, but that's what you get for running your mouth when asked not to say anything, especially after she's fucked you already, and she will do it again. So don't forget your popcorn on Monday. Today's Monday, y'all. As another live is held with accusations and lies. And I hope every one of you feel like straight shit when you see who's responsible for this. So she's basically, there's really not much to say at this point. She's trying to blame everybody else but herself. I am about to show you all about 15 different conversations where she says she's fruit cocktail, but this is the best one. The P.S. I won't be providing proof or defending my name anymore. So continue to spread lies, tote shit back and forth, and affect innocent people's lives. When it's all said and done, y'all will look like the fools, not me. But that's what you get when you falsely accuse someone that knows they are innocent. Now, you can turn the comments back on for a minute, Stewie. So, in the midst of that, you know, Nicole came back and told her that, you know, the live wasn't going to be bashing her. You are confused. I know. It'll come together. I promise. I promise. So she's turning everything on Nicole Itty and creative. She is not wanting to take responsibility. She has now told people the last live that there was self-harm involved. Had went in and texted Raggedy during the live and told Raggedy that, well, she didn't, other people did, that there was an attempt on her life and that she was in an ambulance and on her way to the hospital. Please cut the live, please cut the live, please cut the live. She did not self-harm. There was no attempt. She had a panic attack and couldn't catch her breath. So the ambulance came. When she my house, it's okay. I'm from the like IRC days. Yeah, good luck to her. But she took advantage of knowing Raggedy's background and what Raggedy had gone through and used that to have the live that was set up to expose her prior shut down real quick, by using the suicide attempt with Raggedy. And it
Ironic
was simply a panic
that
attack.
that she was talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Reposting to prove and expose she used Raggedy's trauma as a means to stop that live
Right.
from exposing her shitty
Yep.
behavior. Wild. Sorry,
Yep.
just pointing out the irony.
Yeah, no.
I want to say something before I get escalated to a level to where I can't do this calmly. First and foremost, respectfully, fuck you, Fruit Cocktail. Fuck you, Nicole. Fuck you, JJ. All of you that knew that my trauma was being purposely triggered, fuck you with the biggest, spikiest cactus that you could ever imagine in your whole entire life. Because let me tell you something. While you're trying to manipulate me and make me think that somebody is being self-harmed because we're putting legitimate proof out there about the shit that they're doing to people that on the back end was vile. You legitimately made me think that I was pushing somebody to that limit, and I'm not even that type of person, but you put some dark ass thoughts in my head to the point that I have now had to re-seek out therapy, because while you may have only been having a panic attack, you actually did push somebody to the point that made them wonder, if I am that much of an evil bitch, then why the fuck am I here? So fuck you. Fuck all of you. Karma's a bitch, and I promise you I will make damn sure that you eat your karma and then you puke it the fuck back up. And that's all I want to say. I'm going to drop because I am not trying to get your live taken down. I love you guys, Krista. I love you for what you're doing. And thank you guys for the gifts. Please send them to the host because she deserves them from this.
You take your gifts. I'm good. I'm not here for that. You know that.
I know. I'm going to drop because this is bullshit, but I appreciate you.
No problem, honey.
I think this goes without saying that anyone involved,
Oh,
it's always
there's the
gonna
first
be.
bio.
Wait, you got it?
Yeah, it's on Raggedy. It's all right.
It's always gonna be all of them. Any of them that thought that they were gonna do what that they did and skate by, it's always gonna be a fuck you from me. So
Yep. Yeah.
that's
And the fact that they're trying to take the live down, I mean, all that does is prove that, well, guess what? You know,
stop anything because it will
we're
be
right.
put everywhere. I will make sure that it is put all over my YouTube. Can't get it down there.
Hang on, let me grab.
How about you just don't do piece of shit things? Why is that so fucking hard for people, dude?
Well, and the thing is she's got people so convinced that she is not who she says she is. You know, that it's not. And I saw somebody ask if she was the one that covered Hippie Harley. Yes,
Yes.
that
That's the
was
DM
her.
I sent you before the live.
I know that she apparently, I want to say, swatted Indian Outlaw, and was, I guess, I don't know if she was pushed off the app. Now, I will say, and I hate to say anything that she said was true, but she did say that there was an attempt in 2022, I believe it was. There was. I actually, the accident, well, not the accident, happened. So that was not a lie. So knowing that people know that had happened, when she came through and said, you know, I tried it again, it was believable because it had happened prior.
I got it.
So I mean, she knows how to play people's heartstrings, and you've got the love bombing, the baby this, the baby that. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Blah 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 blah. Um, Hold on, I gotta do a puzzle piece. Give me a minute, y'all. Um, yeah, you're welcome. Let's see. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find a specific file. I'm sorry, y'all. If you could see the Google Drive on this,
Oh,
y'all, you would probably
I know
like
all
just
about it.
literally.
I got so confused.
All right, let me see.
I'm disappointed in JJ. I thought better of JJ, to be honest. So it was disappointing finding out
Yeah.
how involved she was.
And you know what? You know what I was gonna do? Because JJ, I'm gonna go ahead and just say she is a piece of shit too. Okay. She has been playing the
Mm,
sides. She's extremely involved in it. She mods for multiple people, and if you notice, they're kind of all in different groups.
yeah.
And she's getting, you know, um,
I
she's
just
getting
like
it
real
all.
quickly just gonna make a general PSA. I hope that y'all feel good about yourself posting a house I don't even live in, okay?
Yeah.
My sister and my nephew. I hope you feel good about yourselves because I don't even live there. That's my sister and the baby. So I hope that y'all are going to understand when I give that energy back to y'all. Okay? I don't want to hear no crying. I don't want to hear no victimization of yourself because y'all did it. So don't be mad when I fucking give that shit back to y'all.
Yep. And we have that proof. So, but I just want to, because I know do is try to discredit me. So I just want to show you all a text real quick, just so you can see. Now this is from JJ. Okay, you see JJ up here at the top, JJ. Um, I don't trust Krista, but I trust Nicole. And I respect her. And because I have respect for the dead, I refuse to speak on Krista or try to start anything while she's dealing with the death of a loved one. Even, oh, sorry, y'all. I'm trying not to miss. Let's see, where was I? She has done me wrong, which I have never done JJ wrong. I don't even know JJ. Um, I cannot do that to someone, but I do have proof that I will use against her if she does not keep her word and clear a fruit cocktail like she said she would. I will give her the time she needs, and if she does not make it right, like she said, I will release the recording that it proves she said all of that, but no one knows about that recording but me and Fruit Cocktail. I told her hold on. I told her to record the call when she spoke with Krista just in case, but I will not put that out there and bother Krista while she's dealing with the death of a loved one because I'm not that kind of person. To do that to someone in their time of grief, it would make me look no better than the ones who do that type of foul shit. Bitch, are you serious? Like, are you serious? It's not going to make you any better than. Get the fuck. Okay, sorry.
Uh,
So there's that text. That
really
was
worried
fun.
about a recording.
Huh?
I don't know that you're worried about a recording. And
No,
how can you clear somebody that is guilty? You can't.
you can't. But I just want to say, JJ, since I know your bitch ass is watching this, I'm gonna need you to go to Donut Wagon for me. Okay? Okay? And because I'm not you and I don't go real life, I didn't call your neighbor this morning.
What?
But after you doxed me today, I may just call and have a little conversation with them. Love your beehives, but your chickens Yeah, they're not good. Okay, so we're gonna move on from that one. Sorry, she just needs to know that she.
I was disappointed
Yeah,
in that one
yeah,
when y'all told me.
she doesn't want to. She don't want to fuck around too much. I mean, that's just all I'm saying. And I was gonna be nice today. Like honestly, y'all, I know it's hard to believe that Krista wasn't going to actually just rip them a whole new ass, but I was actually going to be decent. It would be a good idea to dox me. So all right. Hold on a minute. Let me.
Did you say where that they got your full name from?
Oh no. So you can turn the comments back on too. Yeah. So on the doxing thing, just so you all know, there were only two people in my life who knew my last name. One was Shelly, which if you all know, Shell Shock, and the other was Nicole. Okay, so I am almost pretty certain that Shelly didn't dox my
I
name.
probably would never.
Anybody. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like so All right, so I let's go back to that little lovely night of the last live when everything happened, and we had the attempts and all of that good shit. So here's that text thread. So if you notice up at the top, it says "my bitches." If that's what they want to call each other, by all means, whatever. So JJ up here at top says, "I'm working on the back end. Bear with me." Fruit Cocktail, who was supposedly in an ambulance, comes in and says, "Can someone take over recording? Sorry, the ambulance is on the way. I love y'all." JJ says, "I'll put the replay, or I'll pull the replay. I'm done with this shit show." Wait, what? The ambulance? She says, "I'll be in touch when I can." And then Nicole says, "What the fuck do you mean?" And she's like, "I love you all." Sad face. And then JJ says, "Answer the phone." Shelly, what the fuck? Answer the phone. Nicole's trying to call. Shelly, oh, yay. I got another warning. Yeah, fuck y'all. Shelly says, "I can't breathe to talk. I'm in full anxiety attack." Now, do you see it? Do you see it? I'm in a full anxiety attack. Tell me where the hell that is. I am attempting to take my life. Full anxiety attack. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? Okay. Nicole, no, you can't do that. And I'm sorry, I'm not a stable person and I don't have a criminal record. So let me say this. Do not text me, do not call me, do not do anything telling me that she's trying to attempt again, because I don't care. Okay? I'm
Listen,
not stopping, and I'll go as far as I need to. Well, honey?
if you're gonna fucking act the way these people have acted, mental health is no excuse.
Nope.
Addiction is no excuse to
Because
do piece of shit things.
Yep,
Period.
I promise you, I suffer from mental health.
Same.
It's not an excuse. I don't care. Okay. So, and just so y'all know, this is why they doxed me, because they did not want this coming out. Anyways, say that. Shelly, a little fruit cocktail, says, "Little do they know," and then this is where she tell you that was true. And then they put in pictures of Mel. Now, I don't know if anybody knows Mel, but there was no reason for all of this. This is, they don't body shame. They don't do this. They don't do that.
But
Just
why
wait.
is that relevant?
Yeah, that's it.
All friends over there?
Yeah. And Nicole, who's that? And Shelly. You know. All right. So moving on past, now, we're a couple days later. Nicole fell asleep, talking about that they can't fucking prove a text now number. So Fruit Cocktail comes in and says, "Girl, now Shay, are you in here? Because they're talking about you."
She was in here. I don't know if she's still in.
Cocktail is Toot and Stewie, which is not the case. By the way, they're not the same person. Imagine Fruit Cocktail's name being Allie Williams with an email. Believe it. They fixing to dox the wrong person. So that there will let you know that our lovely cocktail and her identity theft is a real thing. Uh-huh.
Also,
Yep.
I just want to pop in and say that text now number is absolutely
some NyQuil to help you sleep and rub down in Vicks Vapor Rub. Look, right here, right there, right there, and put some on your forehead. I'm telling you, they're going to shake you back, lover. It's going to shake